My name is Mandeep Badial. I'm currently working for University of Oxford and I'm a reporting and change coordinator.
So I'm Kat Temple, I work for the University of Oxford. I'm a financial assurance analyst focusing on processes and improvements.
Expenses are put through the system and whether they belong to people doing research in different areas, students, academics, and even employees. So the system is there for everybody to use. We no longer use paper records, and so it was, and it still is, a challenge for people to put in new expenses, and so we are constantly updating the system to add in new expense types, different reporting technologies that we have, and new policies that are in place.
So I am a claimant, as well as having audit access, I think it's called. So I will help people with queries if one of their claims has got stuck in the system and they're needing to see what needs to happen next. Also helping advise our departments who have queries about their approval hierarchies and where claims need to go next and how to improve their hierarchy so that the system works correctly.
I think the biggest benefit of the system is it gives us control, because whether the expense type may be, for example, airfare, they may use something else instead. The system itself allows us to capture that particular expense, so they may have put it through as a conference, as an overall banner, but with the reporting technology that's connected to it, it allows us to drop down and find expenses that really shouldn't have been put through in a particular way.
Definitely, the speed of processing payment has increased significantly. We have fewer claims needing to have additional questions. We would see claimants allocating their expenses correctly first time, or if not, it's much simpler for the admin teams to amend those and to make sure that things are accurately accounted for. When I started using the system sort of in February this year, I think we rolled it out in January, I found it fairly intuitive. I will admit I did not do our training and just jumped straight in and found it fairly easy to use and easy to navigate. So yeah, it's been good.
I think it's very important to have an idea as to how expenses are put through, because we have certain itemizations, whether they are part of general ledger or whether they're project, and it could be some things are eligible under HMRC rules. So that should be taken into consideration, and the wording that will actually go into the system. So where you have sort of general hints and tips, so they're quite straightforward and not complicated for users.
I think the key thing for us was getting all of our projects set up correctly. In the beginning, we had quite a long project onboarding, so things had changed by the time we actually got things going, so it's good to do that clear out of data just before you're about to go live. And I think that was the key thing for us, making sure that the projects were all set up correctly, as well as our audit rules. I think we oversimplified a little initially, and we're now having to do an exercise to make those more appropriate. We're always trying to improve and move away from our sort of old-fashioned processes, paper forms, so it's great to be digitalising in this way. We're hoping to eventually look at making more of our manual processes automated, so SAP is helping us with that.